Hello everyone, my name is Cheng. Today I'm going to talk about how to implement a balanced scorecard effectively. So, what is a balanced scorecard exactly? The balanced scorecard, also called BSC, is a strategic planning and management system that organizations use to communicate what they are trying to accomplish, align the day-to-day work that everyone is doing with strategy, and prioritize projects, products, and services, and last but not least, to measure and monitor progress towards strategic targets. So, how do we implement a BSC effectively? I have divided the steps into 5 steps. The first one is to research an agreement about the terms and their meaning. BSC is about strategic description, execution, strategy maps, business goals, and for sure about some metrics. BSC helps to organize discussion around strategy and focus your team on doing the right things. And it's completely different from the KPI scorecard. KPI scorecard is more about down to the bottom level, at the execution level, what's the specific KPI and goals we want to accomplish. And balance scorecard is more about higher level, the strategy level. After reaching an agreement about the terms and the meaning, the step 2 is to understand what results are expected to be achieved during this process. The main goal and the sign of the successful BSC implementation is a culture shift. When employees start seeing their jobs in the context of the company's strategy. We can further divide this goal into 4 small results. The first one is the balance scorecard to help the organizations to cascade the strategy. The second one will be the scorecard to help to measure the strategy progress. The third one is to communicate the strategy with the employees. And the last one is to boost the strategy thinking skills of the employees. After understanding what kind of results are expected to be achieved during the BSC process, the next step is to organize proper discussion around the strategy. We need to make sure during this step to not doing the journal alone. There should be at least one person from each department who will later become the evangelist, the approach for his or her own team. And to do that, we need first to define and describe your strategy. So we need to tell the team that what is a strategy is and what kind of goals you are trying to achieve. And the next step, and is also our step 4, is add KPIs and action plans to your strategy. The best option is to have leading and lagging metric aligned with each business goal you have. Normally, there are no problems with lagging metrics, while leading ones is the hard to find. You need to have your employees understand the details about specific goals and KPIs much better so they can take part in defining the way their job will be measured and what's the goal they are expected to need to achieve in the future. And talking about the action plans is totally depends on the culture of the company. Some companies may prefer to give the employees more freedom to address the goal by themselves, or some other companies may want to do the step-by-step guide for their employees. The last step is to make sure a cultural shift was made. So how do we know that? We can wait for a new decision that you will need to take. Wait for some question that the company's employees will ask, or wait for a new idea that will be discussed. We need to pay attention to how the team is going to discuss option, how they are going to make some conclusions. And from there, we're pretty sure to tell that if a culture shift was made or not. So here's all my presentation and about how to implement a balanced scorecard efficiently. Please let me know if you have any other questions. Thank you.